Alright, so hey guys and welcome back to Simply Cubing. So in today's video, I'm gonna talk about my first ever competition of 2022. So it's basically a competition review. So let's start off by mentioning the events that I participated in. So I participated in the cube, the pyramids, the 3x3 and the 4x4. Alright, so now I'm going to talk about each event in depth and tell you guys how I practiced for each events and whether I did well in those events. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get started with this cube. So before we get started with this cube, I would like to make one thing very clear. Like, I don't practice cube at all, like I barely practice the event. And yeah, I think it's time to see the solves that I did. Alright, so guys, this is going to be the first solve of the competition, and we start off with the 26-second solve, which was pretty bad, and the second solve was 11 seconds, which was really lucky, and the third one was a 16-second solve, which is like my average time, and the fourth one was a 16-second solve as well, and the last solve was a 13-second solve. Alright, so those 5 shots gave me an average of about 14 to 15 seconds. Now, can you guys guess what that average might have gotten me in the competition? Yes, guys, I got 16th place. So I'm really happy with how Cube went, and this keeps my expectations very high for pyramids. So let's get started with pyramids. Alright guys, now before I show you the solve, pyramids was another event which I didn't practice well for, but again what happened with cube, that might happen with this one as well. So yeah, let's see the solves. Alright guys, this is going to be the first solve of pyramids, and the first solve was a 17-second solve, then the second one was a 15-second solve, third one was a 16-second solve. So these are all like my average times, and the fourth one was a 14-second solve, which is and the fifth one was a 14-second solve. So the last two solves were pretty good. Now, like cube, those 5 solves gave me an average of about 14 to 15 seconds as well. Now, can you guys guess what that average might have gotten me in the competition? Well guys, it went horribly wrong and I got 77th place. But to be honest guys, I kind of expected pyramids to go like this, but the next upcoming events are the events which I practice the most for this competition. So let's start off with the 4x4. Yeah, let's start off with the 4x4. Alright guys, this is the first solo of the 4x4 average, and the first solo was 1 minute 23 seconds, just like a decent time, and the second one was 1 minute 14 seconds, which is slight improvement, and this one guys is my fastest competition solve for 4x4, which is like 58 seconds, and then this solve was I think barely over 1 minute, like I think it was 1 minute 1 second, and the last solve was 1 minute 17 seconds, which is like a decent time for me. Alright guys, so for 4x4 that average got me about 30th place in the competition. Alright guys, so that's it for 4x4, and let's move on to 3x3. Alright guys, so it's time for the first solve of 3x3, and the first solve went quite well and I got 11 second solve, and the second one was 11 second solve as well. So both of those, I will take both of those solves, and the third one was a bit off and it was 13 seconds, and the fourth one was 11 second solve as well. And then guys, the last solve was my best 3x3 time, which was 10 seconds. So guys, that average got me about 34th place in the competition, which is, I'll take that. And to conclude, I think this competition went really well for me, and did well in some events which I thought I wouldn't do, and for the events that I practiced well, and the 3x3 and the 4x4, I did well. Alright guys, so that pretty much brings me to the end of this video, and I think this is going to be my first long type video of 2022. So if you liked it, please give it a like and hit the subscribe button as well, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, keep cubing, take care, and bye.
Bye.